Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Our very own brother Wole Soyinka has clamped down on Tinubu, saying, too much power in your hand as a president. He rejects the Rivers emergency rule, saying Tinubu has beaten more than he can chew. He has gone too much. He has done what he should not have done. I say what Tinubu has done is uncalled for, is totally unnecessary, and has spoken and has condemned, the Tinubu's words, saying no, it's not right. You have no right to declare a state of emergency in Rivers. What you have done is not acceptable. What you have done is totally, completely unacceptable. This was the same man who once praised Tinubu, and said he will speak out after a few, after 1 year of Tinubu's leadership in Nigeria. Oga Market, how far? How far? You don't see how things be. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details as we begin to hear all of this going on. Too much power in president's hands. Professor Wole Soyinka rejects Rivers emergency rule, saying what Tinubu has done is uncalled for. He should reverse it immediately. The Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has condemned the suspension of democratically elected officer in Rivers State, ascertaining that the declaration of a state of emergency in the state is contrary to the spirit of federalism. Saying it is not necessary is uncalled for. Late Nigeria reports that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Tuesday declared a state of emergency in Rivers State and also suspended all democratically elected government officials while appointing a sole administrator to govern the state for an initial period of 6 months. But in an interview with an international news outlet, according to This Day, Wole Soyinka expressed concerns over the excessive power granted to the president under the Nigerian 1999 Constitution. He emphasized the need for the National Convention to address this issue, saying the president has misrepresented the Section 305 of the Constitution. If the Constitution is right, then we should know what the truth is saying. The Constitution should be revisited because a lot has happened. If it is the constitutionally right, then I would think about the time we sat down and amend the Constitution to make sure that it operates as a genuine federal entity, Wole Soyinka said, because what Tinubu has done is not right. He added that Nigerian government is over-centralized and that there will always be debates about whether the state of emergency was a wise decision. But he firmly believes that it contradicts the fundamental principle of federalism. Wole Soyinka continued, I find that the Constitution has put too much power in the hands of the president. The system we are operating right now is not the best for the society like ours. This is a fundamental principle I have always heard. They need to sit down and amend the Constitution to reflect federalism. He called for a national conference to address the country's federal issues, stating the federal spirit of association is a principle that we all must embrace, and for what reason? Some of us have called again and again for a national conference to recall and according to us and accord ourselves the due respect as a nation. The power in the hands of the president, the executive, is too much, and that is what is destroying the very essence of our nation. The truth must be told. Wole Soyinka right now don't stand for waiting if he say, be the right thing. Before now, he quiet, he fold the hand, pretend like say he not dey see anything. But right now, Wole Soyinka self, he does stand up, he say, may we do the right thing. Wole Soyinka don't finally speak out, so this is what is happening right now. Wole Soyinka say, from where he sit down, they look the whole thing. He see and say, too much power did the hand of the president. Say the power is too much, and it affect everything. And the truth of it is, there's too much power because we allowed it, and there's too much power because a lot have gone on, and everybody, those who should speak do not have a voice, or they've decided, they've decided not to have a voice. Okay. So this is why, everybody needs to begin to ask themselves, what is going on and how we got here in the first place. You see, so these are some of the issues right now. These are some of the matters going on. Everybody can see it. Again and again, we all must stand up for what is right, for what is truthful, for what is honest, so that sincerity and truth can become of the essence. Every one of us have a voice, and we must continue to speak out. Even Wole Soyinka with the support Tinubu for that, don't come and say, we say, this Tinubu power, say the power too much. Say the power they get Tinubu, say the power too much. Say it too much, it not get part two. So everybody now don't they look am. Everybody now don't they watch the thing with with HD lens. They ask themselves, when will this change? So it is a serious call. It is an honest position where everybody is watching and wants to see, how this whole thing will play out. Because at the end of the day, we want to see Nigeria move forward. We want to see, truth being displayed on every side. I want to see people make, real progress in our nation. So everybody's watching, everybody's paying attention, and we all must continue to, must continue to say it as it is. No one should sit back there and just be quiet and allow those who are destroying this nation to continue. At the end of the day, it's our nation. When you say it's not my business, it's happening in Rivers State. Wow. If you are not careful, what goes around comes around, and it might get to your turn, and you'll be surprised what follows. So everybody has got opportunity to speak out, to make sure that we do not allow oppression in any way, form, or kind. Oppression cannot be allowed to continue. It cannot be allowed to continue. Every one of us must take a stand, must take a cue, and ensure that we do what is right. Every one of us. The days upon us are so sincere. The days upon us are so glaring. How oppressive those who tells us they are leaders, what they are doing, how they are going about the leadership. The oppression is real, and nobody should sit back there and continue to say, it's not my business. Well, it's their business. It doesn't concern me. Wow, really? Say it sorted. If you go, what do they call her? London Underground, you go see on the right hand, they say it sorted. Means say everybody, when you see something we not there right, speak out. So that they see it, they go say it, and they will be sorted, so that people can go about their lives and there will be no incidents, or accidents. Because when you quiet, say not concern me, you go surprise, say maybe now your brother had to go for put. You see, and so please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, say you get voice, and every one of us must continue to speak to end every abnormality. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.